Yeah, totally. Thank you for your comment, girl. And I think it is something that isn't being talked about enough and that should be because I feel personally that there is a clear distinction of Isabel Ferrer, who plays young Lily, when she was alone doing the press tour and how she spoke about Justin pre Blake Lively and her tone and her shift once she started doing PR with Blake. So there are these texts between Justin and Isabel. The first ones were sent on May 4th of 2023. He says, "You did so awesome today. So happy to be working with you." She responds, "Thank you so much. I'm so excited. Thank you for being a great director and being so wonderful to work with already. Let me know whenever you need me for anything." He replies, "So kind. More to come. You're going to kill it." Then she liked that. Then in July, I guess when she was done filming, I suppose, this is what it insinuates, but she wrote, "Hey, just got my film developed, but when we were shooting, so here's this sweet pic. I also have to say thank you so much for an incredible experience on my first film. I still can't shake the feeling of it all because it truly was life-changing for me. You are such a wonderful, smart, sincere director, and you created such a comfortable, safe space for me to feel like I could fully step into this role. I couldn't have asked for a more welcoming environment. It will stay with me for the rest of my life. See you soon, whether in the fall or later, and hope you're doing well. Smiley face X." And then she sends the picture that they took at the park. Then he replies, "Isabella, wow, what a kind message. You were such a joy and pleasure to work with. Your openness, your raw talent, your kindness, and your excitement made me fall in love with directing again. I'm so excited for your career and for everyone to see you in this film. You have a big career in front of you. Looking forward to seeing you again in September, even if we don't need you to work. Come visit."
What about, like, with him especially, like, how do you guys sort of prepare for, like, the intimate scene and, like, whether it's a kiss or whether it's whatever?
I mean, we had a phenomenal, like, intimacy coordinator, Lizzie. She's worked on Bridgerton before, so she was extra careful with us at all times, but also there was just a lot of communication and, like, check-ins and making sure, like, how are you feeling, how's it going, and a lot of water, like, making sure we feel like physically but also mentally well just while doing such intense scenes, because it takes a long time. It's a choreographed thing. You have to rehearse the choreography. It's like a dance, you know. Right. It's not just like, oh, I guess we'll do this and then it'll lead to that. Like, everything is so specific because it is so intimate that it can get tiring, but it was a great process, honestly. Yeah.
So definitely quite a switch up from when she was on her own doing interviews to then even her whole demeanor when she started, like, doing things with Blake and having Blake a little bit more involved. But from her own text and her own account, I mean, it was a really safe space. She was really comfortable. So the things that Blake is saying in her claim, do I think that they happened? Maybe. Do I think that she was extremely uncomfortable? Probably not. I do think that later, you know, those seeds kind of got planted and now they are what they are. Yeah, it's very strange, but the way she spoke when she was without Blake and who she was when she was with Blake are very different, and here's just like two contrasting videos.
You know, as an actor, it is our job to reflect and to translate really important meanings and stories to people, and so it was a huge responsibility, but at the same time, it was a major privilege to be able to play a character that has such versatility and has such complexity and is carrying a lot. You know, it's really exciting to play a role that's so multifaceted as an actor.
And is that crazy? That was
I was thinking they put that on, but a lot of people guess that. Even in my director session, my director asked if the mark was real. And I said, "The mark? You mean my mole?" The mark. I was like, "What do you mean the mark?" I literally didn't know what he was talking about for like 2 minutes. I was like, "My tattoo? Like, the mark?" He's like, "What is he talking about? I need a job. What do I have to say right now?" Yeah.
And now, by their own admission, they didn't work together on set, and they even said that they only talked 2 or 3 times before production and during production. So all of this it took a turn in post, like after the editing and then during the PR tour, but it's not shocking because as we know, Blake really reeled her in. I mean, she brought her to the Deadpool and Wolverine premiere. She was taking her out, even on the Ends With Us tour. They claimed that Blake even dressed her and put her in all of her jewelry. Usually when you are on a press tour, if you're not Blake and you have all these fashion deals or a huge star, you usually have to outsource all of those outfits, outsource travel, you know. It's not very often, unless you already have fashion deals and brand deals, that you get the attire. There's actresses that have said before that they were still so broke and they had to figure out how they were going to do all these red carpets. So it's definitely like a helping hand. And in that same post, after she thanks a million other people, she does say, "Thank you to the Ends With Us family. And I was so proud to have you there. Thank you at Oscar de la Renta and Louis Vuitton World for dressing Isabella in the most stunning dress. That thing should be in a museum. It is so special." So what an honor. I mean, it's her first movie. She gets to work with Blake. Blake's like her older sister now, getting her dressed up, red carpets, free outfits, jewelry. So something definitely shifted, and when did it shift? It'll be interesting to find that out, because through Isabella's own admissions, I don't know. It's not very credible. I do think the other actresses that they're talking about on set, obviously now, is Jenny Slate. Also not that credible. I mean, she talks about beating her boyfriend, Chris Evans, you know, openly, happily. So there is a level of respect there that I'm thinking, not really a great character witness for you. And if the other actress you're talking about is your sister, I mean, again, you know, not a great character witness. But it'll be interesting to see. But yeah, the shift that Isabella took from being on set, from her own PR tour, and from the text she sent Justin, to now apparently maybe might be the one in Blake's lawsuit, which it seems like, because that was the only other person to have intimate scenes. Not good.